3 simple steps. Unfollow everyone on social media, delete all the apps, and throw away your phone. That's it. If digital minimalism was just that easy, I bet you wouldn't be here watching this video. In 2007, Steve Jobs unveiled the future, the iPhone 3, along with it, the App Store. It marked the beginning of mobile revolution, the era of apps and streaming. And who knew, just little over a decade, we'll wake up one day knowing that we are all addicted to these technologies. As I was trying to get more clarity on the roles these technologies played in my personal and work life, I realized most of my digital practices revolve around the concept called digital minimalism. Before we get to digital minimalism specifically, it's helpful to understand minimalism in general.
We've, as a culture, have lost our minds.
You have this thing that you were obsessed about, but then the new version comes out, and now you no longer care about the one you have. In fact, the one you have is a source of dissatisfaction.
There is no out until you become aware. You're not going to get happier by consuming more.
Just like physical stuff can distract us from what matters most in life, digital stuff can be just as distracting. The digital minimalism is a way of improving your life by questioning which tools provide the most value and optimizing the use of tool that really matters. The digital minimalists know that cluttering their time and attention with too many devices, apps, and services create an overall negative impact like depression, ADHD, reduced focus, compromised communication skill. All that is not worth the small benefit that each individual tech provides. Having said that, most of us still stick to by default to the maximalist philosophy that contradicts the minimalist philosophy. Comment down below, which philosophy do you believe in? More is more or less is more. The maximalist philosophy states that if an app or technology provides any potential benefit, we should start using that technology. But any innovation or app that you use likely has a purpose. Alexa, what's your purpose?
I was made to play music, answer questions, and be useful.
So using all the innovations and apps that has likely any potential benefit or value is not optimal. And above all, adding more digital clutter to your life can have huge cost. Clutters of all type overload your senses, causing your brain and body to feel stressed. When your brain has too much on its plate, it spills its power. As a result, we become awful at filtering information, switching quickly between tasks, our memory suffers, and not to mention the effect on relationship with our loved ones. But again, the apps makes you do so. So how do we fix it? Step 1, identify the distraction. If you're regularly spending hours scrolling Instagram and TikTok when you should be working, it's time to end that. Identifying your distraction is the very first step, whether it's web surfing or your compulsion to pick your phone every 5 minutes. Step 2, declutter your devices. Remove apps and software that you don't use or that are a distraction. Remove and archive photos, videos, messages, email, and apps that is unnecessary to you. Arrange your apps in a way that lets you focus. Perhaps avoid easy access to social media platforms and clean up your desktop in organized folder sorted by projects. Decluttering helps you focus, get rid of distraction, and making your devices less addictive. Delete, delete, delete. Zeel, did you just delete that? I thought we didn't need that anymore.
Oops.
Step 3, finding the value. Use app that serves value to you. You might want to use Facebook to stay in touch with your friends and family or just because they are on Facebook. But ask yourself, is this the best way to use technology to serve this value? How about if you call them or FaceTime them? Step 4, optimizing. Optimizing the use of technology is just as important as how we choose which technology to use in the first place. Instead of using multiple apps whenever possible, try to move away from single function tools and prefer apps or software that allows you to perform multiple tasks to keep things minimal. Oh, and also remember to turn off notification while working on a project as well as utilize the do not disturb feature on your smartphone. These are just small and simple yet effective steps to be taken. And lastly, step 5, set aside time to unplug. Take breaks from digital device, practice leaving your phone at home and go for a long walk, and reinstill the traditional trait of solitude where you're spending alone time with your own thoughts and free from inputs of others' mind. And with all that said, digital minimalism is a journey and will not happen overnight. It's about being intentional about technologies that we let into our lives and clearly understand how they add value. It's about understanding the difference between want and need. Being a digital minimalist will not only reduce number of hours spent on digital device, but also improve your overall quality of life by providing meaning and value to the things around you. As you filter out things that are of little or no importance to you, you'll feel less like a digital creep, and as a result, you'll feel more intentional, empowered, and productive. Now, if you're looking for more ways to improve your productivity, make sure to watch this video next.